Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Nelson, first off, congratulations on 20 years as a college president. Not easy to do, but and thank you all for your testimony. I'm going to assume that you're familiar with the financial aid implications of H.R. 1 that was passed out of the House a week ago Saturday.
If you tell me what it is, I'll probably remember that I'm familiar with it.
Okay, it eliminates SEOG, one of the three campus-based programs. It cuts the Pell Grant maximum by 15%.
Yes.
So let me ask this question. If the federal government were to come to NAICU members and say, we have a deal for you, we're going to cut the largest grant program by 15%. We're going to eliminate another grant program that's existed since the late 60s. And 2 years later, we're going to phase out the campus-based student loan program. But don't worry, we're going to relieve your regulatory burden. Is that a trade-off that NAICU members would embrace?
I don't think there'd be any choice but that they choose not to cut the Pell Grants, not to cut SEOG, not to cut federal work study, the subsidized loans. These are critical to serving the students' interest in each of our schools, and those students' needs have grown in the last 3 years. So the number of Pell eligible students at St. John's has grown by 30 or 40% in just the last year and a half. Because of the family burdens out there. And we really need these funds to help them have the access and opportunity to study.
I thank you for that. So you would urge the Congress to rethink those cuts?
I would.
Thank you. One more question for Dr. Hattrick. You said preschool, music to my ears since I've been married to a woman who runs a preschool program of her own for 32 years. H.R. 1, the bill I referred to, cuts $1.1 billion out of funding for Head Start, would disenfranchise 218 students who would otherwise be 218,000 students who would otherwise be eligible for Head Start. Am I safe in assuming that you would consider that to be a cut that we ought to reconsider?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I yield back the balance of my time.